Hey, just another video for you, and today's video I'll be doing like a 2-in-1, so in other words, carrying on that series as it were, where when we took uncle and auntie who came from Pakistan holiday, like what we did so that week. These two basically 2-in-1 thing would be what I did the last 2 days as it were, I should say, like Thursday and Friday. So a review of TKC, which is in Southall, and the other one is just like a short-ish one, which is like churro place, which it's not halal, but the TKC one is. But before I get the video, please like and subscribe and share this video. Now onto the video. So basically, this first half of the video is a review of TKC. So where it's located is literally Southall, so it's like near towards like the end, so it's like quite near to where the creams and stuff is. So it's quite the edge of it. You'll know when you see it, but it's more on this side, so the right side, depending on where you look at it. But like, so sort of like when you come in towards Southall itself, and you're in proper thing, like the McDonald's or whatever, it'll be, in this case it'll be on, in this case it'll be the right side, but in my hand gesture wise, left side. But if you go that way, then as in coming out, then there, when we're coming into Southall, it's like eventually it's on the right side, yeah. And so basically it's like obviously halal place. When you go inside, it's supposed to be like a little bit decorated, sort of like a proper like Pakistani like cuisine, Pakistan place type thing, that kind of like supposed to have that feel of a Pakistani restaurant when you go to Pakistan itself, like Lahore and any Pakistan place like that. So TKC basically they have like different variety of foods. They've got like obviously kids menu stuff, they've got like burgers, chips and stuff. They've got the also like chicken, you've got chicken tikka, you've got kebabs, you've got chopped kebabs, you've got various like mostly like Pakistani and like Asian foods like handi, stuff like that. The price wise, some of it's like okay, I guess depends on what you get as well. Plus the decorated wise, you can have like as a wedding thing as well. So it's like you've got like when you go in, you've got like a table kind of thing, like a desk thing, counter. Also has like lassi, you know, like some stuff making stuff. Mostly they make it there. You have like a lot of table, chairs, and then at the very top you have like literally you've got like a whole like wedding going on there as well. So it's like stuff like that's different. Sometimes tables can be a bit like cramped, but yeah. Now onto my experience. Basically went on Thursday, and basically this is how it went. So that's how it actually went. So we decided let's take them to Southall, like show them around that. And but when we went, obviously the usual thing of London drivers and stuff, like idiot drivers, don't know how to drive, and even Southall as well, like tight. But yeah, so we decided where to take them for dinner. Let's show them as well, because my dad was there as well. So let's go to TKC, which is where we went to last time. We went on Janrat, where it was just all four of us. But yeah, and then funny enough as well, like the person that serving us this time was the same person who served us last time, which is good, and remembered us as well, which is really nice as well. Basically the thing that, because I'm very fussy, so I decided let's try and get the same thing I had last time, which is a quarter pounder. So, but it was like without the cheese sauce, had like mayonnaise or something. But and then what happened was that what ended up happening was that they're like, there's no that, so they're like, the chicken won't be alright. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And there's no Diet Coke, so they're like, we have like, I think it was Pepsi or the Coke, I can't remember, but whatever one was there, but yeah. Had that put the, on the chips, I put the ketchup, and inside the burger had like mayo, or it might be the other way around, but yeah. Either way, it was like really nice. Like chicken burger basically, essentially just like no bun, which has like the chicken fillet, and on top is like the bun, obviously seasoned bun. The chicken basically is like really nice, soft, flavorful, the crunchy is nice. It's essentially the best way to describe that chicken is basically like one of those chicken fillets thing that you can get from Costco. Obviously, so good. The burger, really nice, soft flavor, melts in your mouth, and it's just really nice. And sauce works with it as well, but obviously ends up being too much sauce, but still it's quite nice. It's absolutely amazing. Chips, nice, hot, flavorful, melts in your mouth, very fresh, and just overall absolutely amazing. And also the service itself was like quick as well. Like the person, like I said, that served, it might be a bit biased, but the person that served us last time as well, who served us this time, is like really nice, really quick service. She's really nice, friendly, smiling. That's a good, basically good like customer service, like how good obviously you want your workers to be, kind of thing. Like makes you want to come back like again. That's one of the things that makes you want to come back again, which is good. And obviously at the end, as you can see, also yeah, for like starter kind of esque, we have like popular like it's like very like crunchy, but it's flavorful, nice. And at the end, obviously the pink chai, which is like they give after. It was like sort of like, you know, like I think it was when I talked about my friend Abbas's like Walima. I said about the pink chai. I'll talk about it later. Well, now I'm talking about it. It's not bad. Like it's actually obviously chai, which is tea. Supposed to be, that's what the proper Kashmiri chai looks like, or also known as pink chai. Basically, it's nice, flavorful, quite like hot. Unfortunately, sometimes it does eventually go cold quite quickly, but it tastes okay. But yeah. Anyway, the price wise altogether, because quite a lot of us, so it's like quite a bit, but a bit expensive. Well, actually, like, you would think it would be expensive, but it's actually not as expensive as you think. Especially because they're like about like us five plus uncle, my auntie, plus who came from Pakistan, plus my other auntie who obviously lives here in Crawley, and my uncle who lives in London. So us, I think it was, yeah, us nine or whatever. Like quite a lot of us. But I was expecting it to be like even more like expensive, but actually I was surprised, not as expensive as you'd actually think, which is overall good experience. Now, overall, what do I think and what do I give it and stuff? Basically, I enjoyed it. Like great food, great flavor, amazing customer service, overall, and good price as well, good atmosphere as well, and like I said earlier in the video, it gives you that feel of like Pakistan, not just the food wise, but the actual atmosphere as well, like music playing and the way that it actually looks, which is good. So overall, I definitely give it a good solid 9.5 out of 10, and I'll definitely give it 5 out of 5. I'll definitely be, inshallah, coming back again whenever that may be, whenever next time we're in Southall. And also, I would highly recommend going there, definitely. You definitely enjoy yourself. Now, before I go into the second part of the video, I'll say like, I know a lot of people, when they do like the reviews like that, they actually record it over there, but it's quite loud, so you couldn't really hear it. I'm not like comfortable with like being out there doing like the recording like that, so I'm more comfortable doing it like this, as well as also I own the photos that I take. Now on to the second half of the video. This one will be a review of that churro place, which I forgot what the name was, but I'll put in the title, I forget, or it'll be on when we get the photos. So basically, jumping straight into it. Basically, what it is, it's located in Ashby Shop Centre. It's like a food, like one of those trucks kind of thing, a food truck kind of thing. They sell like not only to sell churros, but it's got churros, it's got like drinks, got some dessert stuff, different variety, and it is vegetarian, and the churros are vegetarian. And it's like opposite one of the shops. I forgot what it's called, but you know where it is. And also because this churro place, you can't have it not just like obviously Ashford, you get other places as well. Like you get, so not, yeah, you can also get it in like, for example, Brighton, town centre kind of thing, like outside. It's like there's like a churro truck, and so overall, like basically we went there on that Friday, it was the day after thing, and then because obviously I was not hungry, so I was like, I might as well get as a thing as a snack since we didn't have lunch or anything, so I get that as a little bit of snack. So I found that churro truck. Sorry. Basically, this is what I'll put it somewhere here, and basically it's like £2. I think it's quite a good price. So you get like 4 or 6. You'll see on the photo, but it's quite a bit and a good price. And you can also pick you don't have to pick churro, pick something else, but I picked churro, so why not? And you pick like different like sauce as well. Like you can have it with sauce or without. Like I picked it with sauce, and the sauce you could pick is like either white chocolate, and I can't remember the others, but quite a bit. So I picked the white chocolate. So overall, what it was is like really nice. It was nice, soft, crunchy, like melts in your mouth, and it is quite filling. Even when you have that white chocolate itself, the actual sauce is really nice, creamy, proper white chocolate. All absolutely overall amazing. And the best way to more describe the churro is sort of like, think of the Brighton donuts kind of thing, except straight, and it's like kind of thing like proper churro, and more crunchy, but a bit crunchy, but it's also a proper soft center. Just overall, in short, absolutely amazing, so nice. Now, overall, what do I give this and stuff? Basically, I'll give it a solid 10 out of 10 with 5 stars, because it's amazing, like, not just good like stuff, good nice, but also good service as well and good price. It's absolutely like amazing, and I'll definitely grab one if you're either like at Ashford, or if it's there locally near you, or if like for example you're in Brighton. Definitely, if you don't want to get donuts and go down a pier, if you're in, I think you can get it actually at the pier as well. Like the churros there. If you don't want donuts, you can get churros there, or if you're in the town centre, the mall. And I'll definitely say, and you'll get a very quick, bite to eat or something like that. Good snack. I'll definitely say, definitely grab yourself one. Now, that's taking to the end of this one and the other one, shall I say. And there's a bonus, subscribe and share this video, as well as technically with both this video and the other one, because technically I'm merging it in one, so technically I guess watch both parts. And I know it's quite long, but still stay tuned and watch both the whole video, because it's not just one review, it's also 2 reviews in one, which I decided to merge into one, since one was Thursday, the other one was Friday, so off each other. So that's why I decided to fuse it, instead of doing like this video and then making another video with the churro review. Might as well fuse it, especially since the churro one is a lot more shorter than the TKC one. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Like I said, if you're new here, subscribe, check out my previous videos. comments below as well if you guys have also been to TKC in Southall. What do you guys think of it? You guys enjoy it or not? And what's your favourite food there? And also for the churro, if you guys have had that churro at Brighton or local thing, what do you guys think of it? Do you like it or not? Let me know what you think. And also if there's any any new suggestions, let me know. Go back as soon as I can, see if I can do it best I can, especially now since I'll be working a seasonal thingy. So obviously that's why I'm doing it today, because I'll be busy the rest of the week. I'm working Friday and Saturday, and weekend Sunday relax, and then next week I don't know when I'll be working. So next week's review will be of the Lahore spices, which is in Tooting, but I'm not sure what day that will be out, since depends what day I'll be working or what time, but you'll know when there. And I know we didn't go to this one in the holidays, but went literally this weekend, so I thought since it's a new place, never been to, I might as well review it. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I've rambled on long enough. Hope you guys have a good rest of the week. And if you're actually moved into uni last week, how's your, if you're moved in kind of thing, if you're doing accommodation, how is it, do you like your accommodation? And if you're starting uni this week, your freshers week, how's your freshers week going so far? And I'll ask next week as well how the freshers week went. And that's what I'm going to say. I'll have a good rest of the week, and if you're, like I said, starting uni, have a good freshers week, enjoy it, and make the most of it. Until then, signing out.